have to clean this up for TV.
Yeah.
The sun starts blowing his...
I don't know where this is going. I'm so sorry. So today I wanted to check out a comedian called Gilbert Gottfried who recently passed away. I actually knew Gilbert Gottfried from the TV films Problem Child and Look Who's Talking.
Do that step we do.
It takes a big man to admit his mistakes.
And I did not realize he was a comedian at all. So you guys said, could I react to some of his stand-up comedy? And I came across a video called The Filthiest Joke Ever Told. And that looked interesting. So I'm gonna check that out today. Obviously, needless to say, this might be filthy, so if that's not your jam, that's okay. Go check out another video. I made a whole comedian reaction playlist, so maybe you wanna watch that. Otherwise, stay tuned. I have no idea what's coming up. Before I get into today's video, do be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, an awful karmatic thing might happen to you. And that thing, I don't know, it could be when you finally change over your winter wardrobe to your summer wardrobe, it'll rain, and that'll be annoying. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Okay, I'm a little bit scared. Like, to be honest, I'm a tiny weeny bit scared what's gonna happen here. Okay. This should go without saying, but this is the internet, so this video contains a lot of profanity and absurd descriptions, so if you are sensitive to these things, do not watch this video. It is, like the title suggests, the filthiest joke of all time, arguably.
I've been covering the Friars Roast, and this year I wrote about Gilbert Gottfried's take on the Aristocrats.
Gilbert Gottfried did it at the Hugh Hefner roast. It was the funniest fucking joke ever.
This roast was happening not even 3 weeks after September 11th, so there was a big discussion about what was right in terms of taste.
There hadn't been...
Oh no! Is this a September 11th joke? I feel it's still too soon. Although, I do believe you can joke about anything if you tell the joke well. As in, if it's a funny joke, it's okay if people laugh, but this is dangerous territory. A filthy joke about 9/11? I can't even think what that could be.
Been any comedy in New York. It was very fresh. We were faced with having to put up a show, put on tuxedos, get Hugh Hefner and his pussy posse on a plane. It wasn't an easy sell, but we got him to do it. To his credit, we raised $500,000 for charity, for 9/11 related charities. People needed a laugh, the release.
Everybody was pulling back. Everybody was really sort of being careful.
Rob Schneider went on first. He was doing great, then he missed a few, and a couple jokes didn't work, and I ran up to the mic and I said, Rob, hasn't there been enough bombing in this city?
And here comes Gilbert, and he just went for broke. It was, it was unbelievable.
Gilbert Gottfried took the mic, took the room over.
He said he was trying to get a direct flight to Los Angeles.
He was nervous because his plane had a connection on the way home at the Empire State Building.
That was when the crowd turned. They started booing him. There's a guy in the audience shouting, "Too soon, too soon." The crowd was murmuring, and he said, okay.
His body language looks hella awkward there. Am I right? Let me just see that bit again.
There's a guy in the audience shouting, "Too soon, too soon."
Oh, God.
The crowd was murmuring, and
yeah, I have no idea what to expect. Is it gonna be a 9/11 joke? It's called the Aristocrats, so I'm trying to connect 9/11, which isn't humorful. Aristocrats who are high-flying people in society. I think that's what aristocrats are, and filthiness. And I cannot think how those three things connect. Also, is that his real voice, or did he put it on for comedy's sake? If it's not his real voice, I'd imagine he lost his voice a lot because it's really hard to do that voice. Yeah, it would hurt.
A man, a talent agent is sitting in his office. A family walks in, man, woman, their 2 kids, and their little dog. That talent agent goes, "What kind of an act do you do?"
it was like he had made this conscious decision, okay, I can't push the envelope of taste in terms of what happened in September, so I'm going to push it in a completely different direction.
It was arguably the dirtiest roast the Friars had ever done.
The father starts fucking his wife. The wife starts jerking off the son. The son starts going down on the sister. The sister starts fingering the dog's asshole.
Just grabbed him by the throat. He just attacked.
Then the son starts blowing his father. You want me to start at the beginning? If
There was this weird buzz that came, and you could see the guys up on the dais were looking at each other, and they had this look of familiarity in their eyes. They were all sort of saying, where is he going to take this thing?
Where is he going to take it?
The daughter starts licking out the father's asshole. Then the father shits on the floor. The mother shits on the floor. The dog pisses and shits on the floor. They all jump down into the shit and piss and cum. And they start fucking and sucking each other.
What?
And then they take a bow.
What's the punchline?
And the talent agent says, I'll wait till you're ready.
I am sitting at a table of all comics. We're on the floor.
They might have to clean this up for TV.
Yeah.
I was laughing because he just was going so big with it, which I can't imagine Gilbert Gottfried doing.
It was probably one of the best single tellings of a joke I've ever heard.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The son is licking out his father's asshole.
I almost died because I couldn't catch my breath laughing.
They fucking suck each other and they take a bow. And the talent agent, did you miss any portion of this? The talent agent says, well, that's an interesting act, which is kind of an understatement.
The laugh was so deep and cathartic that it was like people were coughing up pieces of lung. Just, it was amazing. And a lot of these people who are watching him or up on the dais, they're all in comedy.
Okay, before he gets to the punchline, I don't know where this joke is going, but I will say at least, you know what? People are laughing. And in the wake of the whole 9/11 thing, that's good. Everybody's just united in the room as to the absurdity of this joke. It still hasn't brought in 9/11, and it hasn't brought in Aristocrats. So I don't know where this is going. I'm so sorry. It is filthy. I will grant you that.
And it was as if he had united everybody in that one moment, because he told something that they all knew and they all had some sort of handle on it, and he just focused it and did it. He clearly had impressed a lot of people in the room.
Now!
He pulled this thing out and did it so well and with such fearlessness.
I hate to end this on a really sentimental note.
There was a sound in the audience that you really knew that there was something was happening here that was outside my grasp and, you know, anyone else who wasn't a total comedy veteran.
Again, not a great joke so far as I'm concerned. On the other hand, hear Gilbert Gottfried tell a joke like that, it's a Picasso.
The joke I didn't even care about anymore. I just wanted to see how far he would take it and when he would not stop saying fucking and sucking and fucking. And
watching him go through his apoplectic, rhythmic incantation of the whole thing sort of takes over. The fact that he's saying these particular words almost doesn't matter.
He says, what do you call yourself? And they go, the Aristocrats.
What?
Oh!
So it's just a joke.
Oh my God.
It's as shocking as the first time you heard it, isn't it?
Insane. That's
Is
the
that the
joke.
joke you remember?
Well, I didn't hear it that way. This is so much worse.
Wait, so is that the... That was the joke. The joke was in the absurdity. Is that the joke? The joke was, it united everybody and it was absurd. What? What? His cute little look is very much in contrast to that joke. I just want to check I'm not missing something vitally important. The Aristocrats joke is considered a popular one because it is very open-ended and gives the person telling it a lot of room to improvise. The humor behind it isn't the punchline, but the outlandishness of the middle part. Okay, so it was just in the wake of 9/11, it made people laugh at how ridiculous it was. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. You just need to laugh at something silly. And yeah, it's absolutely filthy, but it made people laugh. At a time, I'm thinking everybody really needed to laugh. So that's comedy. It just has to make you laugh. It doesn't have to make sense. Wow, okay. That's it. I'm not going to shout out anybody today because it just doesn't seem appropriate. But if you want to go check out Patreon and join my little crew of lovely weirdos / lovely humans, we have a good time over there. That's it for today. See you on the other side. I need like trauma counseling or something. No, not really, but what? That was crazy. Bye. Okay, let's check with Reddit. Always a reliable source. Okay. That's it. Okay. That's it. That was a very dirty joke, wasn't it? Look at his little legs. He looks like a pancake.